Wyn Evans, first event of the show.
On the line now is former Welsh rugby international legend Colin Charvis, who is going to be wearing lycra this weekend. I'm just hoping there is a bike ride involved as well, Charvis, not just wearing lycra.
The bike ride is in the afternoon, the lycra is in the evening as well.
Excellent, thank you. I prefer leather PVC, if I'm honest.
Well, what you do on the weekend is completely opposite to what I do, obviously.
Tell us then, what's happening?
Tomorrow is the Cardiff to Tenby ride. So it's approximately 100 miles. There's a bit of a wind and a bit of rain forecast for us, but I think there's around 1,000 of us that are going to be riding that short distance all the way down to sunny Tenby, with the main beneficiary being Velindre.
Superb, and a fantastic charity. How much training have you done? How uncomfortable is the seat?
Well, I am a bit of a cycling geek, and a few of my guys, my mates, do mock me for that. So I've tried to keep myself in shape. You know, the belly is relatively flat. So the lycra doesn't look too bad, but I try and ride for about 4 or 5 hours a week.
Wow. Wow. I tell you, yesterday, right, obviously I can't tell you who I voted for, but I tell you who I would have voted for if they'd been standing. The man who invented the gel seat cover for the bike.
See, the thing is, what people don't realise, it's more about flat seat, padded shorts.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because the flat seat means you don't roll around so much as a padded seat.
Yes.
And go expensive with the shorts.
Okay.
And I've heard double up if you have to.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to take your advice because I've started cycling. I've got a basket on the front. It's not your kind of bike, but I think I look rather smooth.
Within a year or two, the basket and the ribbons off the handlebars will be gone. You'll be full lycra and you have your head down like the rest of us.
I'm looking forward to it, and I've got a special treat for you because Rachel Treadaway-Williams is with me in the studio. She lives in Saundersfoot, and I know she wants to invite you in for a cup of tea, doesn't she?
Oh, I'd love to. What route do you come? To Tenby? Along the main road there?
I think we used to come up over the big hill, but hasn't the bypass...
oh, yeah. Are you going at the bypass?
Moved us out the way now. We used to come up past... Was it the Sporting Chance?
Yeah. No, I was sort of meaning into Tenby. I'm a bit closer than that. I'm Saundersfoot.
Right, so that could be a last-minute stop-off before the mad dash into the village centre.
You could come and say hello.
But isn't Saundersfoot at the foot of a big hill?
It is, but I'm at the top of the hill. It's okay.
Bingo.
You don't have to go down the hill to see me. On the matter of the shorts, though, it is not a good look when you're off the bike, is it?
Well, the thing is, it's almost like camouflage. You've got to blend in with a lot of other riders and hope that nobody notices one big bum sticking out in the lycra. But I tend to find that more people will notice funny bits of afro sticking out of the helmet before they'll notice the lycra legs.
That's your diversion technique.
That's the way it works for me.
I was in the swimming pool the other day and a child was crying. Okay, so this could happen to you tomorrow, I'm thinking, right? Because you're like quite recognisable. A child was crying and the mother said to the child, "Darling, stop crying. Look at that fat man with a hairy back."
We could be like twins by that description.
Yes.
I think it's one of those things that we count our blessings. I mean, when you think about the charities that most people are out there riding for, being a fat man with a hairy back isn't such a bad proposition.
It's very true.
When we look at how other people are affected by things.
But this is the warm-up, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is kind of mid-season for me. This is a mid-season tick me over. So I've also already cycled Cardiff to Paris to go and watch Wales win, which was an amazing trip for Shelter Cymru. There were 70 of us, including a group of guys from Only Men Allowed.
Brilliant.
That was a great trip. I've also endured an 8-day mountain bike race across South Africa. But the big one is in about 6 weeks' time when we're raising funds for Asthma UK and we're going to race across America. So that's 3,000 miles from east to west coast.
Wow, that's not what I do, which is finish into the BBC.
Well, it is a little bit different, and it does take a little bit of effort. But I think the challenges that we put in front of us are fairly insignificant compared to a lot of the challenges that people have in their lives. And for example, with Asthma UK, I think it's something like a classroom full of children generally die due to asthma every year. So, any little we can raise towards some funds into research for that affliction is all good in my book.
Superb. Thanks very much, Colin. Good luck tomorrow. For more information, go to cartin.com.